Okay, are you ready to build some real confidence? And I mean real confidence. None of that fake it till you make it mumbo jumbo crap, okay? I'm talking real confidence. The kind where you can go up to 1,000 people and give a speech, no problem. The kind where you can be the dumbest person in the room and ask stupid questions because you don't care what anybody else thinks. The kind where you can shut up and listen even when you think you're right. That's real confidence. So, how can you build that confidence? Make sure you watch till the end of the video and you'll find out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Cerebrum. My name is Kenneth and this channel is dedicated to helping you achieve more meaningful and fulfilling lives. We do this by providing you with the knowledge and different perspectives that you need to make smarter and more informed decisions about your life. Now, this channel mainly talks about 3 different topics, which is philosophy, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy. So if you'd like to hear more about those topics, remember to click the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up. Now, on to today's topic, how to build confidence and self-esteem. First things first, is it even possible? Can we actually build confidence? Yes, yes, yes. Of course it is. Confidence is a muscle, and just like any other muscle in your body, it can be trained. And the more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Don't believe me? Here, let me prove it to you. If I were to show you this math statement, 1 plus 1 equals to 2, and I asked you, how confident are you that this statement is correct? Chances are, if you're anything above 4 years old, you will answer, yes, I'm very confident that this is correct. No, the answer isn't 11 or a window, okay? Shut up. How can you be so confident that this is correct? It's because you've been through this like a gazillion times. You've practiced this and trained yourself so many times that you know it's correct. Hence, your confidence. So any other time that you feel unconfident is just due to a lack of practice or exposure to an unfamiliar environment. Okay, so now you might be saying, okay, Kenneth, I got it. Confidence is a muscle. So how can I train it? It's actually very simple. Just like training any other muscle, you need to A, do the exercise, B, do it with good form, and C, follow the gym's rules. You don't want to go to the gym and do some weird willy-nilly movements and end up becoming a meme, right? So I'm going to show you the 2 exercises that you need to do, how to do it with good form, and the gym rules that you need to follow. Exercise number 1. Practice 100% authenticity. This means knowing your moral values and sticking to it 100% of the time. Most people don't even know what their non-negotiable values are. These are the moral values that you believe in and would stick to even if it was detrimental to you. For example, let's say you know your best friend is cheating on his exam, right? And the teacher asks you, is he cheating on his exam? If one of your values is honesty, you say yes. Even if your best friend is gonna hate your guts, you say yes, because that is your value. Your value is honesty and you stick to it. Now, if you don't even know what your non-negotiable values are, I suggest you start by listing them down first. You can't stick to your values if you don't even know what they are. And that's where the 100% authenticity comes. That means you stick to it 100% of the time. Not 99.5, not 99, not 98, 100% of the time. So if you say your value is honesty, that means you're telling the truth all the time. No white lies, no omission of facts. No, don't try to bend the rules, don't try to skirt around and find loopholes. That is not 100%. You be brutally honest and stick to it 100% of the time. Every time you choose to break or bend the rules, or in this case, your values, it creates a cognitive dissonance in your mind and it decreases your identity's integrity. So as the late Steve Jobs used to say, how you do anything is how you do everything. You can't give in to that marginal cost and say to yourself, oh, it's just this one time. It's never just that one time. And that marginal cost will always spill over into something and you start lowering your bar and your standard across everything that you do. You don't want to do that. You have to fight it. You cannot give in. That is part of the exercise. Okay, exercise number 2, expanding your comfort zone. Now, if 1 plus 1 equals 2 is what we're confident in, then that represents our comfort zone. This is where we are most relaxed and the most confident in because we have enough practice and this is something that we're familiar with. But beyond that, lies the learning zone or the slightly uncomfortable zone. Okay, these are things that we're not so comfortable in. We haven't practiced it enough. It's slightly more difficult and more challenging. And then on the extreme end, there's the panic and fear zone. These are the things or events that we're super ill-equipped to deal with. We're not familiar with it at all, and we definitely don't feel confident. You want to stay and dwell in the slightly uncomfortable zone, or what we call the learning zone, and stay there and practice until you become confident with the things in that area. Then suddenly you'll realize that your comfort zone has grown to encompass those things, and you'll feel confident and comfortable in a wider range of things. Once you've expanded your initial comfort zone, you can start to venture further out and try and conquer more things, more uncomfortable areas that might have seemed a little bit too far-fetched or difficult in the past. Even some things that you might not have conquered don't seem as daunting because you've pushed past so many boundaries before in the past that you start to feel confident and believe in your abilities to push past this boundary as well. This brings us to practicing with good form. You want to set small, realistic, attainable goals just outside of your comfort zone. You don't want to venture straight into the panic and fear zone. It's like you can't walk into a gym and start picking up like 100 kg dumbbells, right? You don't want to set like quantum physics as your first goal. It's too far-fetched. You will give up pretty damn quickly. The reason for this is because we want to keep ourselves motivated. And the secret to motivation is progress. When we see ourselves improving or getting good results at something, that encourages us with the positive feedback to continue working hard at our goals. So if you set something too far away and you don't see any progress, it's very hard to keep yourself motivated for a long time. Understanding the key to self-motivation is the secret to helping you continue to practice these exercises consistently. I'll repeat it again. The key to motivation is progress. I can't stress this enough. And the only way that you'll know that you made progress is if you've actually written down your goals and tracked it. So start writing. Okay, last but not least, the gym rules. There are 3 gym rules. Here's rule number 1. Remove all negativity from your life. Anybody who's just negative, discouraging, or plain toxic in your life, remove them. If they don't support you in your goals, remove them. If they're distracting you from your goals, remove them. I don't care if they're your spouse, your family, your friends, your whatever. Remove them, or at the very least, stay the hell away from them. They will ruin all your hard work. It's like eating fast food and drinking beer for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It doesn't matter how hard you train, it will all be pointless. And that brings us to rule number 2. Take care of your body and your health. Eating junk food every day is not going to help your cause. Is your impression of a confident man or woman someone who's slouched over and eating a bucket of fried chicken and wearing stained pajamas? No, it isn't. It's someone who stands tall, dresses well, speaks clearly, and stays healthy. So, mind your body language, eat healthy, get some regular exercise, and maintain your personal hygiene. Okay, rule number 3, you need to change your mindset about failure. You need to start telling yourself, I love failure. Yes, that's right, I love failure. Every time you fail, you're gonna start telling yourself, whoo, baby, yeah, that's right, that means I got something to improve and I'm gonna come back stronger. Woo, this setback is just a setup for my comeback, baby, yeah. Okay, I'm back. This way, you will always use failure as a learning opportunity. And if you're learning from your failures, then you're not really failing at all. It's just a stepping stone and a lesson on your way to being successful. And it will make an interesting story for you to tell anybody you want next time. Okay, let's recap. The 2 exercises are 100% authenticity and expanding your comfort zone. Remember to do it with good form, small realistic goals consistently. And last but not least, the 3 gym rules. Remove all negativity, maintain your body and your health, and embrace failure. Now, fair warning, I said this was simple, but I didn't say it was going to be easy. It's not. But that's the whole point. It's the difficulty that will make you strong. So don't whine and don't complain, and definitely don't blame others if you ever make a mistake. Okay, focus on training yourself and only yourself. Here's my favorite quote that encompasses everything I just said.
The The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, if you're ever feeling stuck or you need help getting through a rough patch, remember to watch the previous video on the secret that all the successful people use to overcome any obstacle and challenge that they face. If not, you are ready, sir or ma'am. You now possess everything that you need to help you lead the life that you want. Next week, we're going to talk about how to get started on your journey to true personal and financial freedom. And for me, that path is entrepreneurship. I'll see you in the next video.